views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff and management of WWDB-TV.
Las Vegas. I'm so excited about today's show because we are going to be talking about Shockfest. And if you guys don't know about it, it's really cool. And you guys know horror is right up my alley. And our returning guest, Mr. Joe Lujan, the king of horror. Hi. It's up his alley, obviously. So we're going to be talking about Shockfest. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and tell your role in Shockfest?
Well, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Joe Lujan. I'm pretty sure they know who I am.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably been on the most out of any of our guests ever.
Guest, yeah. I'm a film director, and I am I don't know. I'll let him tell you.
Sure. Hey guys, I'm Matthew Rosevalley. I'm production manager of Shockfest Film Festival. So that's me in a nutshell. Sure.
There you go. And so what's Joe's role? We had to ask you because
I'm one of the... I'm spacing. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Actually, Joe is a filmmaker.
That's right.
That's what I am.
That's true.
He's a filmmaker, and we're going to be premiering the trailer of his one of his newest films, Rust 3, at Shockfest.
Yeah!
So, and we're really looking forward to it. We've been communicating with Joe for quite a bit now. And
yeah, we're really excited. Really excited.
Yeah. So let's talk about Shockfest because it is awesome, and it's in Vegas now, which I'm so excited about, and it's at the Artesian, correct?
It's at the Hotel Paranormal.
Oh,
Hotel Paranormal. Yeah.
I mean the hotel. That's what I meant.
That's what it's called, people.
Clearly.
It is a hotel that appears and disappears for only 3 days and 2 nights.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
The Hotel Paranormal.
Right.
Paranormal.
Yeah.
There's a cast of characters that stay at the Hotel Paranormal. There are spirits that haunt this place, and we will be presenting Shockfest there.
Awesome. Yeah. So Shockfest has been going on for years now, correct?
Correct. This is our 11th year.
Wow.
It has been running for about a decade in Hollywood, and we screen movies from filmmakers like James Gunn, Eli Roth, Wes Craven. Yeah. This year, we are going to be screening films by filmmakers such as Joe Lujan. We made some announcements recently that we will be screening the Soska Sisters' Rabid, which is a reimagining of a David Cronenberg film. We have an honorarium to Clive Barker, who made Candyman and Hellraiser, and Clive will be in attendance. And we will be hosting an auction for his original artwork.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. We have a bunch of other films, and actually we will be going Facebook Live on the Shockfest page tomorrow. Oh. So tune in for that. It will be in the afternoon, around 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. And we'll be announcing some of our nominations.
Awesome.
And you don't want to miss that.
You don't.
No.
You don't.
Don't want to miss that.
We've also, what have we announced? We announced we're going to be screening Brendan Slagle's new film, The Dawn. We're going to be screening Art of the Dead, by the Mahal Brothers. We got a really cool lineup, and we're super honored and stoked to be bringing all these really creative people to our event.
Heck yeah. No, I'm excited for it. And so what days does it actually take place, and what's going on each day?
Certainly. It's November 22nd to 24th. The actual lineup of the show, we're going to be announcing very soon.
Okay.
So tune in.
Okay. I'm trying here. I want my Joe knows.
She's trying to get an exclusive here, people.
I've got you. Don't you worry.
All right, cool. I'll take it.
We got stuff for you, I promise.
Awesome. Yeah. So Rust 3 is obviously the trailer is going to be, and we're currently filming that right now.
We're on the final few days of production. This is the final chapter of Rust.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty big. Pretty big. We are going to do some crazy stuff with this one. Yeah, and so at Shockfest will be the world premiere. So the only place you can see the trailer will be at Shockfest.
That's right.
Yeah.
And yours truly will also be
Corey
there.
will be there.
Joe
a lot of the cast.
I
will be there.
Abby.
Yeah, so you can meet the cast and check out some amazing films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And there's going to be a lot of people coming to Shockfest, correct?
Oh, my gosh. We have a variety of different types of people. Of course, we got the filmmakers. Right. We have our regulars who are coming from L.A. We have ghost hunters coming from all over the country.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm unprofessional ghost hunter. I try, but I'm not.
That brings up an interesting question. What makes a professional ghost hunter?
That's right.
True.
Right?
Well, then I'm a professional ghost hunter.
I love that answer.
You can be a professional if you want to.
Speaking of ghost hunters, we're going to be John Zaffis, who is the godfather of the paranormal. He's also the nephew of Ed Warren.
Oh, wow.
Ed and Lorraine Warren from the Conjuring movies.
Oh, that's so freaking cool. Okay, cool.
He will be at our event.
Awesome.
And we have ghost hunters from just about all over the country coming as well.
You should ask them to bring you Annabelle there. That'd be really cool.
It's been in the conversation. I always wanted Annabelle and Robert the Doll to meet up.
Oh,
that'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
We have to.
Yeah.
Let's make a movie.
Right? Let's do it. I'll do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'll fly to Connecticut.
Directed by Joe Lujan. I'm in.
Yeah. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but Shockfest is not just a film festival. There's more than one thing going on.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Actually, the Ghost Hunters was a bit of a hint on that.
Okay.
We're going to be presenting evidence by actual paranormal investigators.
Awesome.
We also have, of course, parties.
Yeah.
We have a red carpet event, which is pretty standard for us. We have a really good time at our red carpet. And we will be having an interactive experience at the hotel.
That's cool. Yeah. So there's a lot to look out for.
There is.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. I even know some stuff I'm not allowed to say, but trust me, guys, it is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You guys don't want to miss this. And
yeah.
If you guys weren't able to do a lot for Halloween, well, now you can do it
it's
in
the
November.
Perfect time. That's right.
Let's
Although a lot of
continue
people
it.
are celebrating for Christmas, I think it's time to bring back the Halloween part.
Well, Christmas can be scary sometimes.
Yeah.
It's always been Shockfest's mission to extend Halloween for those who really love it. And that was something that festival director Gil has been very adamant about since the first day I met him. In fact, that's one of my first memories of him. Why are you doing it in November? Oh, we always extend Halloween.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Well, it makes it unique, too, because there's already a million things going on in October, so let's make it November.
Especially these days.
Yeah.
Horror
Very
fans,
true.
Halloween is every day.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it. So, yeah.
Like
so
the Ministry song.
So lots of big things coming up. And okay, so it's at the Hotel Paranormal.
That's correct.
So it just appears out of nowhere.
It does. It manifests, I believe is the word that they like to use. It will be invaded by the characters of Shockfest TV, who consist of their Jeffrey McCobb. We got puppets. We have Fu Manchu will be there.
The puppets kind of scare me.
Puppets are fun.
I don't do puppets either.
Who are these guys? Check out Shockfest TV.
Shockfest TV, okay.
You don't like puppets?
I don't like puppets.
Really?
No.
Listen, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Joe is the biggest chicken in the world.
Everything scares me.
He is
Everything
biggest,
scares me.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I love it. I like to get scared.
He loves it, yeah.
You have to know fear if you're making
That's
horror
true.
films.
That's true.
You need to know what fear is.
I was 5 years old when my older cousin rented Pumpkinhead.
Oh, wow.
And
I haven't seen that in a long
I
time.
love that movie. Lance Henriksen. It was awesome. But I asked him as a kid. I was 5. Why did you rent this movie? It's so scary. And he said, sometimes it's fun to be scared.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
That rang with me forever. So I'm glad you said that. That was cool.
Yeah. Everything.
Are you still scared of horror films or not really?
I'm more scared of the guy in a dark alley with a knife because that's very
that's
real.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
the
like
stuff
the
that scares
realistic
me.
ones.
Yeah.
The scary stuff I could pontificate and discuss and philosophize. It's just fun.
That is true.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. The real stuff it changes a lot.
Everybody's afraid of something, and if you want to be intimate, I'll tell you straight up, real people scare me.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. That is true.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm so excited. So how did Shockfest actually start, and how, now 11 years, so it evolved a lot, I'm sure. So how did it actually start, and where did it come from now to now?
You know, the festival director began Shockfest as a way to screen movies for his film students.
Oh, okay.
And very early on, because the guy's innovative, he wanted to spice things up, so he brought in Mickey Rooney.
Okay.
And it
That
sort
does
of
spice things up.
That was many years ago. That was before I was even in the picture. It started snowballing, and by the time I came in, I had just moved to Hollywood myself. I'm from New York, and I met Gil at a private screening in a cemetery. And if you're in Hollywood, you know about
that's awesome.
Cinespia, the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. They do
yes.
picnics there in the graveyard. And I met him at a private screening. He invited me to Shockfest and play around with him as a character. And we got really close, and it built from there. And that was the year, I believe, Eli Roth screened Cabin Fever.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
And he won the Shocker Award that year.
That's awesome.
And
that
we
is
have
really cool.
yeah, Shocker Award we give out to a prestigious filmmaker every year. Somebody, it's the equivalent. I liken it. I don't want to speak for Shockfest when I say this, but I liken it to a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we give it out to somebody who has a
like the Vanguard type of
right, somebody who's really made a huge difference in the industry and the genre.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Fun little story. I don't know if I've told you this. When I was, I'm not that old. I'm pretty young. So I won't say my age. But when I was a little younger, when I was a little younger, I would see Shockfest. And I was like,
really?
Always wanted to be a part of it. It was always like something I wanted to be a part of.
You saw it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, I want to be involved somehow. I just want to, one day my movie will be screening there, you know, and even my parents were like, they was like, why do you want to be involved with something like that? Like, obviously horror wasn't very...
Okay, you know? I gotta know.
And now that I'm involved, it was really like a whoa moment for me.
I gotta know, how many years ago was this? You don't have to tell me your age.
This was the Eli Roth time.
Are you serious?
I was obsessed. Like, I was like, this is crazy that he's screening something there. So since then, I'm like, one day I'm gonna be involved with Shockfest, and now.
Well, even no, go ahead.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. You guys are fans, so I'm sure you'll appreciate it. That was the year Clint Howard was there.
Oh wow!
And that was the guy I fanboyed.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So Eli Roth's cool and all. He's done some big stuff, but he's Clint Howard, man. He's the ice cream man. You know?
Yeah.
He's in every Ron Howard movie ever. I'm like, the moment I geeked out about that guy.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. That's cool though. But yeah, little fun little story.
Totally.
Yeah, I was always
I'm glad you shared that, man. That's really cool.
I was always a fan of Shockfest, and I was like, one day I'm gonna be involved, and
here we are.
Wow.
Here we are.
That's right. Well, I was actually going to say, I'm going to embarrass him a little bit. When we met you at the horror convention, he was like, oh my God.
That's Shockfest.
He was like, Shockfest.
What? How did I not know
And even
this?
I was like, oh
I kind of kept it low key. I was like, don't show it.
Yeah.
No, you were really chill. You're like, hey, I'm Joe Lujan. I'm a filmmaker. Got my shit together. Can I curse? I apologize.
Yeah. That's exactly how it was. It was funny.
Yeah, because we met at the...
Was it Days of the Dead?
Days of the Dead.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure meeting you at that event. It was a really nice event. We met a lot of really cool people, and I was really grateful to get to meet some more filmmakers. And I'm glad we're still talking. And I'm really glad to have you on board.
Yeah, that's why it's really exciting just to even be involved somehow.
Totally.
Yeah.
And actually, one of the announcements where you announced some of the filmmakers and everything was at the Queen Mary opening, correct?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Dark Harbor.
That's cool.
It was real cool to even... be involved with that whole event as well.
Dark Harbor is an amazing show.
Yeah, I had never even been there, even when it's not that whole event happening.
Oh, the shit!
So I had never even seen it in real life. Like, it was crazy.
Let's talk about haunted. It's known as like the haunted spot in that part of the country. It's like the place to go besides the Biltmore Hotel where the Black Dahlia, kidnapped.
Crazy.
Yes. No, when he told me he was going, I was so jealous. I was like, oh, but it was so cool. But
it's a cool
what a way
spot.
to announce it, too, at a perfect place on the red carpet there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
The nerves were for the red carpet, and then after the nerves were because we had to walk all the haunts.
Did you get to go to so you went into the basement with the pool?
Yeah.
That pool's really haunted. You know that?
Yeah, no. I honestly, throughout the whole thing, it was so hot in there.
I bet.
I wanted to get out.
I totally bet. And
we were sweating,
I've been there, and it's part of the bodies that are walking through it. It's also part, like, just the material that it's made from. Imagine what it was like to work there when it was a working ship.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it was a cool event. It was cool. It was an honor to be involved with that.
What was your favorite part?
The circus haunt.
That
was amazing.
That.
I was just like, there was this room they had all those little fun balls.
And
you had to walk, and they were like knee deep.
Yep.
It was insane. That was cool.
knee deep.
Yeah, and we had to walk the haunt through that. It was really good.
Awesome.
It was really, really good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it sounds cool. And so, like I said, Shockfest, I'm just sure it was going to be amazing this year because you already announced it at such a cool venue.
Oh, my gosh.
So what can we expect? What kind of exclusives can I get? What can we expect from Shockfest this year?
He's like, cut it now.
He's like
let me think.
He's like, I gotta be careful.
I can tell you about the Grand Guignol Buffet.
Okay.
Theatre du Grand Guignol Buffet. We haven't talked about that yet.
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
Okay. It sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting.
I have no idea how to pronounce what you just said.
It's French. It's a VIP experience for people who actually purchase a room at the hotel.
Oh.
We're offering an exclusive dinner experience with a private horror show.
Oh. Okay. Whoa.
So if you get a room or you're a VIP, you get one of the many private shows that come at Shockfest. That's an exclusive for you. We haven't talked about it yet.
There you go.
All right, so can we talk what's kind of expected in that show? Can we kind of?
I think that's pushing it. That's pushing it.
I'll say this. I would love to talk to you after this about a date. We can release that on your show specifically.
Okay. Well, then I will take it.
If you'll have me back like next week, for example, let's talk about it.
Okay, cool.
So keep an eye out, viewers.
That's right. Yes, lots of things to talk about. And so
it wouldn't shock me if we might even be able to get some of the a monster or two to show up on your show.
There you go.
Well, okay. Well,
it's Halloween in November, people.
Let's make it happen. Right. Halloween. Every day's Halloween.
That's right.
Giving up hiding. I'm starting the fight.
Although I gotta say I'm a Christmas fanatic, so my
Christmas is awesome too.
I love Christmas too, yeah.
Yeah.
But Halloween is year round for me.
Yeah,
literally.
of course.
Favorite Christmas song, both you guys.
Oh no, I can't say that. I'll be totally judged. I'll tell you after the show.
Okay. Now I gotta know what this song is.
I know.
How do you?
Oh God, they're all good. I don't know.
She already has her Christmas tree up.
Okay.
All my decorations are
everything's
except
up.
for the outside because we're getting in trouble if we already decorate.
Do you set it up in October or the day after?
The day we wait till November.
Okay.
We're a little 1st. Professional.
So what about Thanksgiving?
I love Thanksgiving, but it's okay.
Just roll on over that one.
It's all honestly Thanksgiving's all about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which Santa appears, so it's all Christmas anyway.
That and food.
And food, yeah.
Do you guys cook?
I do cook, but I always go back home to Texas for Thanksgiving.
Oh, right.
So
that's awesome.
Go back with my parents, yeah.
Family, friends, and food.
Yeah.
And the Macy's Thanksgiving Day.
Yes, exactly. Most important part.
Gotta wake up early over here. It's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, they show it twice, so you can watch it twice.
They do.
She knows.
Awesome.
It's the whole thing, but we'll talk about Halloween because Halloween's awesome. So we just extended.
Are we talking about Halloween? Halloween's over.
No.
Yeah.
Halloween is every
but
day.
It's extended,
oh God, I forgot.
Halloween is every day.
I forgot. I gave up hiding. Okay.
No, but I'm just so excited for Shock. I'm really like he said, fans for years about it, and so this is the first year it's in Vegas, correct?
First year it's in Vegas.
That's so cool. And what made you guys decide to come to Vegas?
We had a few reasons. I'll say this one. It's probably my favorite reason. The Hotel Paranormal gave us permission to do all the things we want to do there.
That's cool.
Gotcha. Well, it's a perfect hotel.
Oh my gosh, and it's gorgeous. Check it out on the website. We'll definitely be sharing some more updates on it. Our Facebook page has some footage of it.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful venue.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, well, I haven't been to the Hotel Paranormal, but I've been to a place like it, and it's always awesome.
Just one place like it?
It's a beautiful place if it's like this other place I've been to. Because the Hotel Paranormal doesn't exist.
Well, it's going to be better than that.
That's right.
Oh, it exists. It just has to manifest.
Okay.
It's in another dimension.
Gotcha. Well, not in
It's
this
in the
dimension.
ghost dimension.
There you go.
Or wherever ghosts go when they're not here.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I'll throw this out to you. This is another thing that we haven't really talked about yet.
Okay.
Sunday morning, we're going to Good Springs, which is a ghost town outside of Las Vegas, at the Haunted Pioneer Saloon, which, if you know anything about ghosts, in Vegas, it's the spot, the haunted spot. And we will be doing a question and answer session with the legendary George Norrie from Coast to Coast AM.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
So that'll be Sunday, you said?
Sunday morning.
Okay. Well.
That's right.
That's cool.
We got to look forward to.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that, though.
I've been there.
Everything
it's a cool
scares
place.
me. I'm telling you, everything scares me. If it's haunted, I'm not there.
It's haunted.
You know what? He
But the
always
Hotel
made
Paranormal's
excuses whenever
haunted.
he went ghost hunting. He would always
True.
make excuses and wouldn't come with us.
And I wouldn't show up. I'm like,
Mhm.
no,
But I guess
I'm
there's
good.
incentive. We're playing Rust 3.
There we go. That's why I'm
There
there.
you go. That's the only reason why.
We have to. You have to be there. Rust 3 is gonna be the trailer of
Yeah,
Rust 3.
Joe.
There's no choice, Joe. You have to be there.
Got him. Yeah, but the Pioneer Saloon's awesome. I've been there before. They have karaoke nights there, so
They
we went
do.
there, and it's a really in the history there is just phenomenal.
Absolutely.
And it's scary. It is. I hated going to the bathroom by myself because we were like there at like 1 a.m. and I was like, oh my God.
At 1 a.m. I'd imagine it's a little freaky
yeah,
because
no.
it's literally an old-fashioned wooden like shindig,
Yeah.
like bar
it
and
big?
diner.
Like,
It's not that
Pretty-
big.
Yeah, it's a good size.
It's a decent size. I mean, people they hold post parties there all the time, but it's really just that
Even
one.
weddings, which is kind of
They
interesting.
do.
Really? Oh, wow.
But it's like one building next to one other building in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
So you have to get off. It's in Jean.
gosh.
So when you're heading over to Los Angeles from Las Vegas, you just drive 20 minutes away and turn right at the White Castle.
The White Castle.
Where the big terrible.
Where the Big Terribles
yes,
is.
it's the
That's
world's
correct.
biggest terrible, yeah. But when we actually went out there, it was when the grasshopper invasion was going on in
Oh,
Vegas. And
the locusts.
biggest grasshopper I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was like pure white. It was so weird. It was like, I'm not kidding. It was this, and it just stood there the whole night. We thought it was fake, and then it finally moved. It was so crazy.
He was judging you.
I think it was a ghost grasshopper.
Or he was just a really judgmental. He was like, I don't like you. Don't know why.
It was
Or maybe I really like you.
yeah, exactly. No, but the Pioneer is cool. So you guys Sunday are going
Sunday
to be
morning,
doing a Q&A. Awesome.
As the Hotel Paranormal disappears into
That's
the ether,
right.
we're going to head over to our next destination, which is at the Pioneer Saloon.
It's a perfect destination.
Nice.
Yes. You have to make Joe go out there.
No,
you
I'm
have
good.
To.
Oh, here's an incentive, Joe. We're going to be giving away free beer.
Oh, you see, that didn't work because I don't drink.
He doesn't
Oh.
drink. That's- yeah.
Well, Joe, why are you going? Stop making him go.
I know.
Joe,
And
please
he's
come.
a
But we don't
horror
have-
director. He doesn't drink. He doesn't anything.
I don't drink. I
Yeah.
never have. For those
my
who don't know, never in my life have I
No?
drank.
Yes.
Ever. I
Really?
don't know how it is to be buzzed. I don't know how it is to be drunk.
That's beautiful.
I've never gotten into that.
I
It's
love
kept me
hearing
out of
that.
trouble.
Even on my 21st birthday, I was like, please. He wouldn't
I was
do
like,
it.
No.
no, give me some
He
water.
wouldn't do it.
Give me some water.
Yeah.
Spike it with a little seltzer.
We go real
Yeah.
hard
Do the same
out
too.
there.
I'm not into the drinking.
I'm a
either.
good boy.
Yeah.
You're a good boy.
I am.
Whatever.
Nobody's a good boy.
I'm a good boy.
Well, maybe one person's a good boy. Okay. Okay, you
Joe
can be a good
Lujan's
boy.
a good boy.
Okay.
Whatever.
People would think different when they see my work,
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
but
You got a great lineup. You got Immortal Wars, Telephobia, Rust.
Rust.
What other films are coming out?
in fact, this totally plugging in right now, guys. Sorry.
This was not prompted. I'm straight
This
up
was
asking a
not.
question.
We are the premiere of Billy.
Billy.
Actually, is this Saturday on the Monster Channel.
Tell me about
Shoot, that's
Billy,
right. I forgot
man.
about that.
Billy is a character within my shared universe. For
And
those
you
who
can
watch
really
it,
see it in this movie.
yeah. In this one, you guys will see it's somewhat connected to Rust 3.
Okay.
So you guys will see certain characters and certain things happen to these characters in Billy. But it's basically a movie about a possessed doll killing people.
And this doll is
I thought you didn't
freaky.
like puppets.
So original.
The doll's freaky. No,
the doll is creepy.
I gotta tell you, man, as a fan, originality almost doesn't matter as long as it's good. And when I say good, you can tell when the filmmaker's enjoying what they're doing.
It was fun. It was shooting that.
It's on the
project.
But
screen.
he's humble though, because it is. I can't really say much about it, but it has a lot of original.
Your
stuff
passion
in
is
it
clear
that
though,
has
and it will be
been
clear
done.
on the screen the moment it comes out.
Thank you.
It's just the way it goes. You can tell when filmmaker and a crew are having fun.
Yeah, it's
Even
all
when it's a
about
scary
creating.
movie.
Yeah.
Yep. You just create, have fun, and release it for the world to see.
Dude,
Yeah, and that's what we do with Billy. Billy was something that we did. We shot all entirely in one day. I made the doll myself. I don't
It's
know
a
how I did that.
creepy doll.
Yeah.
It is so scary.
During production,
and
he
it
kept on losing.
moving.
Yeah, he kept on moving.
It kept moving. It was so scary.
And
was it literally like was it like an animatronic?
No,
or?
it would just sit there and
it's
then move. We're like,
it's a wood doll.
did you see that? And then it kept on losing his feet.
Yeah.
His feet would disappear and then pop up somewhere else. It was
Where's
weird.
your feet going?
It was weird. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe people can meet Billy at Shockfest.
Maybe.
You guys can meet Billy in Shockfest.
Invite
pretty
Billy.
cool.
The ghosts will love him.
Yeah, I think Billy.
Or maybe even
Billy
a
should
couple
make an
other
appearance.
characters.
Yeah, maybe a few more characters, you guys.
Maybe.
So make sure you go
Maybe.
to Shockfest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you something else.
We
I'll
got
give-
it.
Yes.
This is where I lean into the microphone. I'll give you something else. So I was mentioning about our auction. We have an auction for Clive Barker's artwork.
Right.
His original artwork. He hand painted these pieces.
That's
we also
awesome.
have autographs by George Romero, Malcolm
cool.
McDowell,
Nice.
of course Clive Barker as well, and a few pieces from the Las Vegas Oddities, who are
that's
sponsoring
cool.
this auction.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow.
That's awesome.
And yeah,
When is the auction taking place?
it's going to be taking place. It starts Friday
Friday. Okay, so it's throughout the event.
throughout the event.
Okay.
Silent
Okay,
auction.
so it's all throughout. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool.
And it's sponsored by the Las Vegas Oddities. I want to give them a plug because they've been really wonderful. They're offering some really cool piece that I will be revealing very soon.
I'm excited to see
But shout out to them. They're also moving. I don't know if have you guys been there? Las Vegas Oddities? It's in the Arts District. It's a great spot. It's a dark place where they sell everything from like taxidermied animals to spells and hexes and human body part type jewelry.
How do I not know about this place?
They have the dark arts market. That's correct.
Why haven't you told me about this?
And they're moving in January 1st.
You didn't tell me about it either.
It's on the website.
That is cool.
It's staying in Vegas. They will be in Vegas. They're just moving to a new venue. Yes,
Okay,
they're relocating.
That's awesome.
Also, I'll give one more shout out to Mind Twist Escape Rooms.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Wink.
And that's all you guys get.
Yeah, that's
Mind Twist Escape Rooms is in the Fashion Show
Twist
Mall.
Escape
Those guys
Room.
are amazing. Look, there's a lot of great escape rooms out here in Vegas. Those guys, they're artists. And it's a couple who just converted a section of the mall into
that's cool.
4 different escape room experiences. And right now they have a Christmas Story escape room.
Oh, there you go.
Based off of a Christmas story.
That's awesome.
Let's all go.
Let's all go.
Let's all go
let's do it.
now.
Let's go.
Cut the
awesome.
cameras. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're done. The show's over. Yeah, okay, so.
I love escape rooms.
Me too.
There used to be in a telephobia
There used to be a
escape room.
telephobia
Are you
one.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. I want
That
to hear
was
that.
the creators created it based off of just the trailer itself. They saw the trailer.
Really?
Yeah, they saw the trailer. We had a meeting, and I rebuilt one of the main sets, and the entire room was the set of the telephobia.
Awesome.
And
really
Meredith
cool.
was in there
And
the
Meredith,
whole
the
time.
lead, was there. We actually had her sitting on her throne, and she
Yeah.
would watch you play your games. And
Very cool.
It was a really cool,
It was
really
really
cool
cool.
experience.
What was
Yeah.
the inspiration for a telephobia? I got the now I'm asking questions. Stealing your show.
Cool.
I want to hear about
Telephobia. I'm pretty sure your viewers know. I've always talked about it.
this. Okay, let's make this quick
Let's
then.
talk-
Yeah.
let's talk
It's
about it.
basically based off of real life experiences I went through in high school. I was bullied very bad. It's like I say a script. I say the exact same thing every
But
time
it's
I
what
talk
it's
about
about,
telephobia.
though.
Okay.
But it's
Perfect.
basically it's about a group of pageant queens who are bullying a certain character, and those characters reflect people from my real life. So I've brought them into the film. And
Very
it's
cool.
Like The Cell meets Hostel type of movie. The Cell with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
So it's very, I wanted to make beauty look terrifying at the same time.
Awesome.
And that's what we did. It's like, I like to say it's horror fantasy.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
We have a unicorn in there. We have
Got a lot
demons
of
in there.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that one also, we start production on part 3 early next year. That'll be a
Nice.
trilogy we'll be finishing up too.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
And this one is the lead in the
What's-
films.
This is great question. I'll bet you $5 you didn't ask this question already. Why trilogies?
I think I'm just a trilogy type of guy. I love for stories to continue.
Yeah.
And when it comes to my films, I just want to see how the story progresses. I always like to make my sequels different, not just it picks up right where it left off.
'Cause I noticed in Hollywood the
Yeah.
rules changed. It used to be you need a trilogy if you got a franchise. Star Wars, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Then they realized they could keep going because why not? Let's break
Yeah.
our own rules.
Well, I'm trying to convince him to do more because it's very heartbreaking to say goodbye to all these characters.
Like
all
Rust
these
we
movies.
did back in 2014 or 13, a while ago.
13, I think.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we've come full circle, and now seeing the cast, they're grown up, and now the killer's returning, and we're introducing new characters into the story. But it's the big end to Travis McClellan, our killer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
Or
depressing.
is it?
Or is it? That is the question.
I don't know. I didn't see
Okay.
the movie.
Yeah.
Neither have I.
But that's the magic of movies, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no. She's read the script, so she know what happens, but
I know.
there's some stuff that
I just can't say.
some big stuff's happening in
But
Rust.
I'm really
Awesome.
excited for
Yeah.
it.
Very cool.
Yeah. We're really excited for it.
And we're looking forward to screening that trailer too.
Yeah.
Shockfest, guys.
Shockfest. If you
Shock
guys want to
Film
see
Fest.
If you guys want to see it, that's the only place you guys can see it.
That's right.
Actually, right now, I'm not sure how long it's going to last. It's probably still active today.
Oh.
It's on the Facebook website. There is a code to get 30% off on tickets.
Oh, cool.
It is spelled out in our most recent video on the Facebook page. Jeffrey McCobb. One word.
Hurry up, you
30% off.
guys.
Now's the time.
Speed it up.
because it's not going to last for much longer.
So do you still have the VIP package available, and do you still have hotel rooms available?
Very limited,
Very
but we
limited.
do.
Okay,
We're
cool.
running out. We're over half capacity at this point.
Gotcha. So people need to hurry.
Now's the time.
So you guys don't waste any time.
And guys, the show goes all day and night. There is no stop. There are things happening even at 4 a.m.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And there are
I
that's
won't be there that time.
you don't have to, but that's the reason to stay.
Yeah.
Because if you're in the hotel, things happen at night.
Ah.
I'm a morning person though.
So you guys have to be VIPs.
You have to be.
Have to be VIPs.
Well,
you don't want to miss it.
You can come. You can see the movies. You can be part of the panels and the shows and come to the after party. But if you really want the full experience,
You definitely want to be a VIP.
you want to be a VIP,
Oh, cool.
or you want to stay in a hotel room. That's the way to do it.
That's cool. You guys
At the Hotel Paranormal, it only manifests for 3 days, 2 nights.
I think I'll just have to drink like gallons of coffee.
Yep.
Just do it.
That's
We've done it
something.
before.
Just shots of caffeine.
We've done it before for production.
I hope I don't get yelled at. I'm sorry, Gil. I'll say
You're
this.
probably gonna get a phone call.
I'm
after
probably
this.
going to get a phone call. But one of our sponsors is Dutch Brothers Coffee.
Oh my god. Perfect. There
You
we
see,
go.
you guys, you get
They're
everything.
actually phenomenal. They're definitely the best coffee shop. for
That's the
sure.
reason we
They
wanted
are-
that.
And their hot chocolate's the best hot chocolate in the world.
They're nitro brew, the $5 can of coffee you have to shake and open up because there's nitrogen infused in the coffee,
Wow.
so it's like
Really?
a brew.
I didn't know
Yes,
about
Oh, I didn't know they had that.
it's amazing. I'm gonna buy you one.
Okay.
You're gonna
I
get
need
one.
that.
In fact, I got one in my car.
You are prepared.
I am prepared. I'm gonna give it to you when we
Yeah.
separate. You're getting a. Everybody needs to drink a nitro brew
I
once.
didn't know they had that. That's
Let's
cool.
try it.
You don't open the can until you shake it.
What happens if I open it without shaking it?
Then you're ruining it.
Oh, I see what you're
You're
saying.
only getting half the experience.
Okay.
Changes the flavor.
You gotta shake it.
You gotta shake it. It goes.
Like a Polaroid picture.
Yep. And then
Okay.
the nitrogen infuses and it
That's
gets like a
cool.
foamy top, top to it.
Oh.
It's amazing.
No, that's
And
crazy.
it tastes a little,
Well,
it's a little
sure.
nutty, very smooth, no afterbite. I don't know if you're not into coffee or not, but there's always like
love
kind of a
coffee.
weird. Coffee's good.
I live off coffee.
Yeah.
I'm a filmmaker. Which filmmaker does not live off
That's
coffee?
true. That's true. But yeah, so we got some pretty cool sponsors this year and everything then.
We have a lot of really cool people we're working with, and we're really grateful for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is going to be a great year, and I'm so excited you guys are bringing it to Vegas because, you know, and I don't think a lot of people realize how big of a film community is here in Vegas, but it's huge. And what's cool, it's a lot closer than LA because LA is just so like. It's a whole different beast, but Vegas is a lot more close than I would say.
It's a different animal,
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
different energy. Here's some more secrets that I can give you. We haven't announced yet.
Yes, okay, let's do it.
We're working with one of the things that our team really wanted to do was work with Vegas communities
Yeah.
and Vegas locals, and we wanted to really make this a Vegas event. So we've been communicating with groups of people that are very like-minded, very out there, very artsy, and interested in anything from horror to dark fantasy to occult.
Oh.
So we are providing a space for not only the Sin City witches of Las Vegas,
Oh wow.
who are actual practicing witches.
Wow.
They're actually running
cool.
Pagan Pride this Saturday at Paradise Park.
Oh, cool.
wow.
Go to that, but they will be coming to our event, and they
That's
are going to be
awesome.
holding one of their mixers. And on top of that, horror trivia night.
Oh, that'll be
nice.
fun.
Horror trivia night, which is advertised online right now. So,
Heck yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Any vampires? You know, I'd be surprised if there wasn't a vampire or two. I haven't met them.
gotta
Well, I've
have
met
it.
vampires. I don't know if they're coming, but
Wait,
I'm
like-
pretty sure they will be.
Like real vampires?
Yeah, like real vampires.
There's real vampires.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Father Sebastian. Yeah.
He's a
I
real
think-
We've had him
vampire.
on the show. He's incredible.
Okay.
I've never
He's
heard
pretty
of
cool.
him.
He
Yeah,
owns
he's
the Endless Night event, I
Yeah.
believe. Yes, yes.
that they
That's
held
cool.
at a spot very similar to the Hotel Paranormal.
Well, no, it's not similar. Now, hold on. It's not similar.
Oh, that place.
That place, yeah, that place.
Gotcha.
You know, somewhere.
Right.
They
Like
also.
in a different dimension, Hotel Paranormal.
Well,
There you
Hotel
go.
Paranormal is like it's
Right.
alive.
Right.
The difference between that is that place is dead, and this place, because all buildings are dead.
Right.
They're made of trees and concrete.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the paranormal
Hotel
is
Paranormal.
I've never
alive.
thought of that, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Everything is dead. Except for us.
What a depressing
I know.
world.
I didn't mean to bring the mood
I've
down.
never thought of that. That's pretty.
Everything is dead. This is dead. Well, I guess we're live.
Camera's live. Oh yeah, we're live on my Instagram.
Hey guys, we're live.
We just forgot about that.
Sorry. Yeah.
But yeah,
cool.
no, vampires are real.
Actually, there will be vampires.
Oh, there
what am
will
I
be.
thinking? There will be vampires.
Okay.
I'm a fool for love. Yeah. I'll tell you about it next. If you have me on next week, I'll tell you all about it.
Cool.
So you guys make sure to look in next week. Hopefully, if we can get.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
You guys don't want to miss it.
Yes. We could have
Lots
maybe
of
an
amazing
Edward
stuff.
Cullen vampire will come out.
Wrong gender.
Finally, Sebastian, I brought that up with him. He was not
What did
happy
he
with
say?
me.
Really?
Yeah, no, he was cool, but I was like, I love Twilight.
Look, I know when it came out, all the horror heads were really bothered by it. But it's at this point in the game. I mean,
Right.
you know, tides change, and
The Twilight Saga is a masterpiece.
I enjoyed them.
doesn't
Yes,
bother.
thank you, Joe.
Transparently, I didn't, but that doesn't matter. It's still.
I am
I'm not questioning its legitimacy. You know,
got water.
it's subjective.
I'm more of a like slasher, like teens getting butchered into
Yeah, that's fun too.
I like monsters.
type of
and-
scenario is what I'm more into than vampires.
Who's your
but-
favorite slasher?
Oh.
You know what? The first thing that came to my head right now is Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn. That's a unique
I
answer.
love that. That whole franchise is
Wow.
amazing. Yeah, I love that.
And what's the
franchise.
movie that started hillbilly horror?
I don't know. Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes. Oh my gosh,
That's a good one.
that's a good one too. But I was gonna say Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw.
But-
Yeah.
Hills Have Eyes was first.
They were around the
They're
same
both
time.
70s.
Yeah.
Same time.
Roughly around the same time. Gosh, I don't know the date. You just threw me for a loop. I think you might have stumped me on that one.
Hills Have Eyes
Hills
is
Have Eyes was
intense. It's an intense
Remake
one.
was amazing.
Favorite vampire? Sounds like I know the answer already.
Favorite Summer Cullen.
But. Okay.
I think Queen of the Damned.
Queen of
was
the
mine.
Yeah, that's
The book was awesome.
The book was
And
awesome. but
Aaliyah
just seeing
was
Aaliyah as
so
her,
sexy.
That
I
whole
loved it.
character was like, whoa. I
Dude.
love that character.
that's cool.
She looked so good on
Yeah.
screen.
Or actually, my favorite vampire is Vamp Princess.
Oh yeah.
Vam Princess?
Vam Princess. There's a little story we're working on.
Okay. I was like, is this something I don't know
Project.
about? I gotta learn.
She is the Vam Princess.
Okay, of course. Okay, it's my favorite too.
In that
then.
case, then okay, fine. Vam Princess
I guess
is my
it's
favorite.
both our favorites. Then. It's everybody's favorite.
It's everyone's favorite. It's your guys' favorite as well.
If you don't like Vam Princess, you're lying to yourself or to us.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a thing we wrote like when I was like 13.
Yeah.
But it's finally
school.
going to be made.
Yeah,
So.
it's
I love that name.
Yeah.
Vam
Thank
Princess.
you.
I'm trying to
I
think.
thought of it myself.
I love quirky
The little
names of things.
13-year-old girl thought of it.
What's God? It's great. What's another quirky name for a real franchise? I know they're out there. God, I'm blanking on
lot.
some. I've got some that are ideas that I want to write, but I don't want to tell them because then someone's gonna steal them.
There's a few out there.
Like Rick and Morty, Pencilvester.
I've never heard of that.
He's a character in an episode.
Oh.
He's a pencil, and his name is Pencilvester.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's fun. That's crazy. I've never. There's a lot actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies that I just saw a trailer for a movie. I may be saying this wrong. It's either called The Couch or The Sofa.
The Sofa.
Have you guys seen the trailer to that?
Is that a new movie?
It's a new movie coming out.
Huh.
Yeah.
It sounds like Deathbed, the bed that eats.
Well, it's not a sofa that eats.
There's two deathbeds. There's the Full Moon Pictures deathbed.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's a movie
Deathbed?
about a ghost that haunts a bed.
Wow.
And then there's Deathbed, the bed that eats, which is like an early 80s movie about a bed that when you lie in it, you sink into it and it eats you. It's like
Oh,
got
that's
stomach
cool.
acid. And it's a really avant-garde movie.
That's cool.
Killer Sofa. I did hear about that.
Yeah. There you go.
Huh. I haven't heard of it.
Pretty.
Love basket case. That's a,
She always
She's
talks
obsessed with basket
She's obsessed with
case.
it.
It's
you,
so weird.
so do you know the director of that movie? Headnlotter. He made one of my favorites, which is Brain Damage.
Brain damage. That sounds very familiar.
Brain Damage is about this disgusting worm that talks.
Ugh.
And it's the voice of Zachary, who, if you don't know, was an old school horror host who he sounded very eloquent and hello, how are you doing? Just put me on the back of your neck. No, just do it. Everything will be fine and you'll feel good. So you do it, and he injects a hallucinogen into your body, which is the greatest high ever. Cool. But then he uses you to feed on brains of victims.
Oh.
And it's a highly addictive substance.
That sounds gross.
It's a weird movie, but it's an amazing visual on
I don't like the gross movies
addiction
as much. Those are that's
The what?
like under my
Gross
skin.
movies.
The gross movies?
Gross
She doesn't like that.
movies.
It's
Yeah.
not too gross.
Like Slither?
Oh, Slither.
Oh.
James Gunn do Slither?
Everyone was like, oh.
Didn't James Gunn do Slither?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he did. Didn't that come out like 2005 or something? That was James Gunn. He did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Everybody criticized it because it was a lot like Night of the Creeps.
That's crazy.
You seen that one?
Mm-mm.
It
was good.
You know Night of the Creeps?
I do know that.
It's so fun.
That was good.
Zombies that are infected with mind controlling slugs and worms.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so when you blow up the zombies and shoot them in the head, worms explode and infect your body.
So see, if you go to Shockfest, you might see stuff like this, you guys. You don't want to
what you'll
miss
see at
Shockfest.
You don't. This got into a weird tangent. I'm sorry.
We went like a whole different direction.
This is the
but
kind
it
of
was-
stuff we do at Shockfest. Every year at Shockfest,
Yeah.
we break the fourth wall.
You see?
Every year. We've always had monsters come out of the screen. We've always had a
Oh, that's
haunted
cool.
attraction at our event. We've always had shows and interactive experiences to some extent. This is going to blow it out of the water, though.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, it's the best movie lineup. It's the best show that we put on, and it's the best. So I would say, in my opinion, best lineup of celebrities.
Yeah.
Though we've had some amazing celebrity guests that have honored us at this event, all in one room. This is the one.
Awesome.
So don't miss it,
Don't
guys.
miss it. Now's the time. Shockfilmfest.com. Shockfest Film Festival Vegas on Facebook.
Can we know what celebrities are gonna be there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We mentioned Clive Barker.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We mentioned John Zaffis.
Yes.
I will say Shane Black is coming,
Oh, okay.
who wrote Lethal Weapon and Monster Squad,
Awesome.
and just recently he Predator. He actually was in the Predator, the original one.
Wow.
Iron Man 3. He directed.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Someone's gonna be there.
I mentioned George Norrie earlier, and
I think you're pushing a little too much.
at this point,
That's it for now.
you're gonna take a pause.
Dang it. Well, Corey Taylor and Joe Lujan will be there.
I will be there if you guys.
I'll say this: Devaney Pinn will be there because she was in The Dawn,
Yeah.
Awesome.
and that movie is going to be screened at Shockfest.
That's cool.
We just announced that recently. Brendan Slagle's newest film. Automation is a new movie we're going to be screening that just recently came out, and yeah, we're really proud of that.
Great movies. You
Great
guys definitely
movies.
don't want to miss it.
Oh, I'm stoked
Yeah.
for it. And I know everyone. Yeah, I mean, you have people traveling from across the world, I'm sure, to come here.
We have a whole international block.
Wow.
A lot of shorts from all over the
Wow.
world. We have Mexico, Ireland, India.
Wow.
Or I'm sorry, not Ireland, Netherlands. It's amazing. And
That's
Canada, of course. Milk is a movie that has been doing the rounds this year. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
I
caught that
haven't.
one.
What do you think about Milk?
It's good. It's really good.
I feel like that guy, that director, he knows and loves horror, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
shows.
You can see it. It's transitioned very well in film.
It's legitimately creepy.
Yeah. That's good.
And I think it just got picked. Did you hear about this?
Oh.
It got picked up recently
Oh, okay.
by James Wan.
Oh, that's right. I did hear about that.
Right.
Yeah. That's right.
James Wan. He'll be well,
Yeah.
the press release on Facebook and the internet said that it's going to become filmed next year.
That's awesome.
So we'll see.
That's
Cross
cool.
fingers.
That's awesome.
Cool. So lots
Milk.
of exciting things.
Yeah.
And of course, Rust 3.
That's right.
don't want to miss that.
You
guys.
don't want to miss Rust 3.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a pretty intense trailer. You guys are. We're gonna
I
leave everyone.
I
in
haven't
awe.
even seen the trailer yet. I want to
Yeah.
see it. It looks so good.
This
I'm so
trailer
excited.
is pretty. Yeah. I'll leave
What
it there.
is there? There's nothing you could talk about the trailer.
It will. No.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be good. It will be.
Heather's back.
I'm telling you, just the stuff that we've done with Rust
Yeah.
3, it definitely brings the entire trilogy to the next level.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Although I'm very sad Rust is ending, it's a great way to end it.
It's a good,
So,
yeah. Rust is ending with a bang.
Or
It really
is it? I don't know.
Watch Billy on Saturday.
I'm just saying.
On the Monster Channel.
Watch Billy.
Then you'll know.
I'm just saying. Friday the 13th, the final Friday was part 4. How many of those? They made 11 of those.
There you go.
Yeah, but I think with Rust, this
it's a good closing for it.
Joe's like, nope, it's over.
it is the last one. But little Easter egg for those who haven't caught it. I can talk about it now because it's out already.
Okay.
So those who have watched the Immortal Wars Resurgence will know that the stories of Atelophobia and Rust are happening simultaneously.
Awesome.
So in the scenes where Dominion Harvey, who's Eric Roberts, plays, he's addressing the nation on all the news bars. You're seeing what's happening to the killer of Rust.
Yeah.
So you'll know what
cool.
happens to the Rust.
So you
character.
actually get to know the ending of Rust 3 if you pay
watch
attention.
the Immortal Wars 2.
Awesome.
Yeah, Billy.
And then Billy.
Billy has a very depressing part into it.
You definitely want to catch Billy this Saturday.
I gotta see this. This sounds awesome.
To see what happens to a big character from Rust.
That sounds awesome.
I give away too much already.
Good job, Jeff.
I think we both give away too much.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
It's all part of my sneaky plan.
You spoiled it.
Yeah. So the Monster Channel.
Monster
Saturday.
Channel.
Saturday. Billy.
Evo, yeah.
You guys can meet Billy.
Hey, you
and
want
physically meet him? Hopefully at Shockfest.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That'd be really cool.
I will take him.
Invite him.
He is in a closet, put away far, far away in my home.
You gotta
I
invite
don't
him.
blame you. He's probably gone now.
Yeah, I did not want him. He was sitting on my couch for a while. I was
yeah.
no, you need to be put away. It's too creepy.
Although Nikki will probably take him gladly.
Yeah.
So.
People have been wanting to get their hands on him.
Hey
But
Joe, you wanna know something scary?
What?
Okay, Saturday night. Saturday night, we have a team of occultists and actual practicing magic users, witches, from Burbank,
Okay.
coming all the way from California, from a store called the Crooked Path Apothecary.
Huh.
And they're a legit apothecary. They are magic practitioners,
Wow.
and they will be doing a spirit summoning ritual.
Oh, wow.
A literal, legit spirit summoning ritual to summon the actual spirits, not the show,
Right.
but the actual spirits of the hotel.
Wow.
Paranormal.
Yes.
You like
Yeah.
that?
Hotel paranormal.
Oh, I love it.
And we invite
So
all
when-
the
when
ghost
is that
hunters
happening?
Saturday night
Oh
at
my
midnight.
goodness.
And we invite all the ghost hunters. And if you're a ghost hunter out there watching, or just into this kind of stuff, or you want to see proof of an actual ghost, there's no better way to do it.
Well,
Bring
the
your equipment.
professional ghost hunter will be
Bring
there.
your equipment.
I'd go, but I just got rid of all my demons.
Although they have these guys are professional now, so like they have a system.
His house was really haunted, and I got 3 scratches on
What?
me
A lot was
that
going on.
wouldn't leave for months.
I
You remember
moved
that?
from
It was
there. I
horrible.
don't
Wow.
live there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was one of the big
Did
reasons.
anything follow you?
No. Oh gosh, no.
Please
No.
No.
No. Please no.
No, it was scary. His house is really scary.
I live on my own, so
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. No.
Yeah, it was scary.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, I've had experiences. I believe it completely.
Oh yeah.
What's the scariest experience you've had?
I was pushed and shoved.
Ooh.
So yeah, a couple times. So that was pretty scary.
I was. Yeah, some stuff happened at my house. It was
Okay.
pretty creepy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Some stuff happened. It was
Yeah.
creepy, and it's over now.
Yeah, and I'm scarred from it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm scarred from your house too. Literally, I got 3 giant scratches on my foot. And
Literally
it wouldn't go away
things
for
were
months.
appearing.
On your
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every time I would walk back into his house, it would start to bleed, and it was horrible.
That's
It
a
was
weird
horrible.
place to get a scratch. Was it
Yeah.
like a closed-toed shoe?
Yeah, it was just like an open, like I had ballet flats
Oh,
on.
okay, gotcha.
And then I have a tattoo, and it's on my tattoo, and it was just completely scratched. It was 3 scratches. Weird.
What's wrong with the tattoo? Why did the demon
I know.
not like the tattoo?
I know. I don't
But
know.
it
What
was
is this
it was a lot of stuff was happening.
Yeah, it was
You know,
a
like,
lot. Yeah.
It sounds a little crazy, but I know I saw someone in my apartment.
Yeah.
You know, doors. I would come home and I thought I was being broken into. And
Oh.
doors were open.
Wow.
And
you
his
know,
cat would
yeah.
it was so scary.
There was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
That started to really make me rethink.
Well,
if
the
I wanted
knife,
to live
too.
there.
Do you
And then the
remember the
knife.
knife?
Yeah, that was just,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
So
does
it
the
was
knife do?
a lot of crazy stuff
It
that
was-
happened. I don't
yeah.
like talking about.
Did he mutter
Oh my
something?
god, the dead lady! I forgot all about her.
Well, the dead lady's normal, but the knife. I mean, you just said the knife.
Dead
like,
ladies is a normal thing.
Did it mutter something anti-Semitic? Like, what happened? What did the knife do?
That was so scary.
I don't want to bring it up.
Okay.
I have to go home right now.
Okay. I gotta go back to this. Let's stop talking. I'm sorry.
It was so scary. It was terrifying.
So anyway, Shockfest.
And Rust 3.
And Rust 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little more positive. But yeah, so Shock Fest, so excited. So the 21st through 23rd?
22nd through the 24th. That's
I was
Friday
wrong.
through Sunday. Before your
Yeah.
least favorite holiday, Thanksgiving.
I don't hate Thanksgiving.
I know.
I got nothing against it.
It's just not as good as all the other holidays.
Exactly. So the week before, perfect. Yeah.
And opening night is where you'll be catching the premieres, right? Like Rust 3 will be showing on opening night Friday. Or how does that work?
The actual programming of the films will be announced very shortly.
Okay.
But we do open on Friday.
Yeah, opening night.
Right. Opening night. Friday is opening night.
Yeah.
Cool. And so yeah, what time?
General admission opens at 8 p.m.
Okay. And so
And
you
shortly
still have
after-
a very limited amount of rooms and VIP tickets available. Still,
We
correct?
do. Yes, we do. You can still get general admission. We're gonna pack the house. So like, come on in. Get your VIPs now.
Yeah.
It's running out. Get your hotel room now. It's running out.
Yeah.
Like.
How much?
Okay, the package deal. Are we doing this right now? Okay. The package deals for the hotel room for 2 days, 2 days and 3 nights comes with 2 general admission tickets. Actually, no, we're offering more bells and whistles now. Comes with 2 of the Grand Guignol buffets.
Oh, cool.
And 2 drink tickets per person. So you're actually getting 2 VIP tickets.
Wow.
And it comes with a secret pre-show.
As the jaws drop.
Exactly.
Right. A secret pre-show that starts before 8 p.m. And it comes with the access to the Grand Guignol buffet.
Cool.
And it comes to priority limo access to our after party.
Okay. Yeah.
The ticket price for that is $666.
Oh, perfect.
But get your 30% off now.
Yeah.
With the code Jeffrey McCobb, it's 30% off.
So then it's not 666.
It's not
anymore.
666. That's the advertised
Which
price.
is a
That's
little
what that's what it costs. But 30% off.
But they're selling out quick, so make sure you guys
Now's
get
the time.
Don't want to get like.
Actually, I think it jumped to 40% off now. Gosh, that was a Halloween code.
So
what am I
even
doing?
more so, hurry up.
I'm
and
lying
get
to you
Hurry the
people.
heck up.
40%, 30% off.
30.
30%.
30 or 40. Just look. you guys
30%
will
off.
find
40% off was the Halloween discount. 30% off now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Right,
But
right.
still hurry.
Yeah.
You got to.
It's gonna sell out. Yeah.
It is. And VIPs, that 30% off is across the board.
Yeah.
Cool.
And remember, it's not just a film festival; it's an experience.
Yeah.
It's just not a film festival.
And there's a lot more
The
that
event
we
is an
can't
experience
talk about
itself.
that will happen.
Tickets that are less expensive.
General admission's $20.
Oh, that's great.
Just come on, show up, and have a good time with us.
What about just the room without the VIP? That's about 100 or something like that?
You got to get the package deal.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But if you want a room, I'll hook you up.
I saw something on the website.
He'll look you up.
He'll hook you.
There might have been, or there might be a discount code. We do general discounts. That's why you got to be active on the social media, guys. Check our Facebook constantly. Check the website constantly. We update it every day, especially the Facebook page. We do have new codes every so often. You might find on a rare occasion, bam, for like 5 minutes, $100.
Oh wow.
But
Well, I was gonna ask, where can people actually go and buy the tickets and keep up to date with everything?
website is shockfilmfest.com. It's all one word, shockfilmfest.com. If you have trouble finding that, go to the Facebook page, Shockfest Film Festival Vegas. And that's how you can get access.
Awesome.
There, we got a sign flash up.
And there will be lots of things happening, more than we can't even talk about.
Yes.
Well,
So
we
keep
will
an
be
eye out
able-
for announcements coming out soon from
Right.
Shockfest.
Yes.
We're going to be announcing, guys, we're going Facebook Live tomorrow. We will be
Yes.
making a lot of announcements tomorrow. We announced the awards not too long ago. We announced that we did a promotion at Pole Position Raceway, which is go-karting. So our award winners get to go-kart.
That's awesome.
Like, they go to a go-karting session Sunday, and they get, free VIP room there.
That's awesome.
On top of that, we have the film fight, which is a film competition. taking place. So if you want to get into the film fight, check out the Facebook page, check out the website. You screen in Vegas, you screen in New York, you screen at Paramount Studios in Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
And Pro Gun Club is offering free shooting range to our veterans who are going to be in attendance. And also one award winner.
Awesome.
Cool. We got a lot of cool stuff like that.
Heck yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be great. And thank you so much for bringing it to Vegas.
Thank you for having us. And thank you for having me. And Joe, thank you so much.
Definitely. I'm excited. I'm honored just to be involved.
Yeah, well, it was great having you guys on. And hopefully we'll have you guys on again soon.
Let me know.
So, yes.
I'll make a phone call to Jeffrey McCobb. I'm sure he'd love to be here.
Heck yeah. And I will be at Shockfest as well with Joe and lots of people. So, it'll be great. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you and God bless.
Shaka.
Stay tuned for a special treat. I told you we would come back for a special treat. So I have the one and only Mr. Jeff McCobb with me.
That's Jeffrey McCobb, Corey. Thank you for having me on your show today.
I'm very excited to have you because we have a lot of announcements to do today.
We have a lot of announcements. That's correct. I'm sorry. I'm just going crazy. I'm all excited. Folks, very quickly, we're Facebook Live right now on the Shockfest page. I'm Jeffrey McCobb from Shockfest Horror Factory, or Shockfest Film Festival, taking place next weekend.
Yes, we're very excited for it. And I'm Corey Taylor from Corey Taylor Talks.
Listen, Corey, we've got something really exciting we want to share with you today.
Yes.
Specifically, we have a surprise we'd like to make, and that is the nominees for Best Writer of Shockfest Film Festival.
Awesome.
However, before we talk about that, I want to talk about how to win $666.
Ooh, I would like to know.
Well, it's simple, Corey. I want you to pick a card right here. Pick your favorite.
Right.
Oh. I said pick your favorite.
I'm sorry.
What have you got? Who have we got here?
I have Shane Black.
Shane Black! Shane Black is one of our special guests at Shockfest. Actually, all of these are our special guests at Shockfest.
Awesome.
We have here a collection of cards, everyone. And at Shockfest are 52 of these.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to play a game at Shockfest. Now's the time to get your tickets. Because if you come to Shockfest, a single ticket holder has the ability to win $666.
Wow.
And do you want to know how?
Yes, please.
Collect all 52 cards.
Oh.
And just with that, we can make it rain.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want this money?
Yes.
Folks, do you want this money? Come to Shockfest. I'm serious. Collect the cards. Collect them. Yes. If you come to Shockfest, you can have this money.
All the money.
All this money. Corey, don't steal it from me. We have to work together to collect it. All right. Folks, that's that. I think it's time to share the nominees.
Yes, why don't we do it?
Talk to me, Corey. I want you to lead me in this.
Yes.
I'm new to your show. What is the format? What do we do?
Well, we're going to actually just talk to you. We wanted to interview you because Shockfest, we're so excited for it. One of our friends of the show, Joe Lujan, is actually one of these cards as well.
Yes, he is. Hello, Joe. You're a card. You get to collect yourself and put yourself in your pocket. But if you collect Joe Lujan's card along with all 52 cards, you get money. 666. Now's the time to get your tickets.
I'll be competing as well.
You better be. I better see you race for those cards. You better steal them from Joe Lujan's greedy little fingers.
Definitely will.
Anyway.
But yes, tell us the nominee. I know everyone's super excited about it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I have here in my hand the nominees for the best writers of Shockfest Film Festival 2019 at the Hotel Paranormal, taking place November 22nd through 24th in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
Next weekend. Have I built the anticipation?
I think you've built the anticipation.
I like you. Okay. It's time, folks, to read the nominees for the best writer. The nominees are Where's the drum roll? I love this show. Why am I not here every week?
Come back.
I would love to. Grady Hendrix and Ted Geoghegan from Satanic Panic. First nominee, Satanic Panic.
Woo!
Number 2, the second nominee, Perry Tao for The Ascent.
Ooh.
Have you ascended?
I guess.
I have a couple times. I highly recommend it.
Perfect.
Now, the next nominee for Best Writer of Shockfest Film Festival is Rolf Konecki and Michael and Sonny Mahal of Art of the Dead.
Woo!
Art of the Dead! Do you know about this movie?
Yes, absolutely. They're Vegas filmmakers.
They are Vegas filmmakers. Yes, the Mahal brothers.
Yes,
very,
that's right.
very impressive. It's a lot of fun, that movie. It's very...
Yes.
Reminds me of Goosebumps. Remember Goosebumps?
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
It just doesn't take itself seriously. In fact, it just says, let's go balls to the wall and just have fun and make a movie.
That's right.
Who does that these days? Everybody's all up their ass.
That's
All right.
true.
The next nominee for Best Writer of Shockfest Film Festival is Elliot Divany and Brandon Slagle of The Dawn.
Woo!
Each night before you go to bed, my baby. Okay.
That was scary.
The Dawn. Yeah, was it? Okay, I'll try not to sing again. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you now. Not that way. Maybe later. Finally, the final nominee for the Best Writer of Shockfest Film Festival is... It's a familiar name.
Oh, it's a familiar name.
Rolf Konecki, Matthew Schaefer, and Garo Setian of Automation.
Awesome. Woo!
Congratulations, everyone! Your nominees! And if you come to Shockfest, collect your cards, collect your money,
That's right.
and be a winner at the Hotel Paranormal.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm going to turn this off, folks. I'm getting a little too excited.
The camera fell.
Get your money. Get your tickets.
Yes,
Now's
get
the
your
time
name.
to go to Shockfest. Shockfilmfest.com. Done. We just did a
Awesome.
Facebook Live feed. Thank you for
There
doing this
you
on your
go,
show. I'm so
yeah.
grateful. Now that my shenanigans are over,
Yes.
thank you for having me on your show, Corey Taylor.
Thank you for $100.
$100.
But yes, and also I want to point out, which I think our viewers are wondering about, is this really cool board right here?
What's this? Why is it on the table?
Yes.
I'm gonna wipe this dirty money off of here, folks. This here is a spirit board. What would you call it if you had to guess? Well, I ruined the joke. It's not even a joke. I ruined it. What is this? Does this look familiar to you?
Yes, it does.
What is it?
I suppose a spirit board.
Spirit board. If you said a Ouija board, we'd have to sue. It's owned by Parker Brothers, you know. It's a talking spirit board designed by the Mystic Museum of Burbank, California. Designed and handcrafted. Probably my favorite piece of Shockfest so far this year. The winner of this game, collecting your cards, not only gets $666, but they get this Ouija board to go home with them.
That's
oh,
awesome.
I ruined it. Spirit board. Now I'm getting sued. Oh no! Protect me. Anyway, so yes, that's what this is. This is a prize for the winner. As we mentioned last week, there are actually, yes, as I understood last week, there is value to the awards at Shockfest. You don't just get yourself a trophy, folks. You get money. You get prizes. You get an opportunity to race at Pole Position Raceway and race against me, Jeffrey McCaw.
Oh, I think you could cheat though. I think
Don't tell anybody my secrets. You're calling me out.
You're a
Come on.
spirit, right?
Come on, you're ruining it. You're ruining it. But yes, all the winners get to congregate at Pole Position Raceway on Sunday afternoon. And we get to have fun. We get to go to the VIP room, too. It's going to be great.
Wow.
So, if you're a winner, and you like money, and you like playing cards by yourself in your room, or with a lot of people in a hotel, I don't judge, come to Shockfest. Shockfilmfest.com.
Come. Yes. That was perfect. Ding.
I wish I had a bell.
But
So,
yes, so exciting.
It's very exciting.
And all the nominations are there still more nominees to announce?
We do have more nominees to announce. We only announced part 1 last week at the Mystic Museum itself.
Right, I saw that,
yes, that was great. Thank you for tuning in. And we just announced, just here, the writers. And if you weren't paying attention, you missed it.
That's it. They did. Well, they can watch it again.
They can watch it again. Just rewind it.
That's
just
it.
like an old 90s playback tape. Rewind it, folks.
Yes.
Does anybody know how to rewind anymore? Is that a thing? Do you rewind videos?
You gotta be kind and rewind.
You gotta be kind and rewind. Well, you have to be kind to be able to rewind.
That's
I don't think
true.
kind people rewind anymore. But is that a thing? Like, I know we stream online, we watch videos on the internet these days. Are we actually like rewinding?
Maybe if you're sharing a Netflix account, you have to rewind to the beginning so people can watch it again.
But is that what they call it? Do they still call it rewind?
No,
Is that what the grandpas call it these days?
Probably.
All right.
I call it rewind, so I guess I'm a grandpa.
Well, okay. Well, whatever you kids say on Facebook or Ass Video, I don't know what you guys are on anymore. Anyway, yes. Shock Film Fest.
Yes, Shock Film, super exciting. Hotel Paranormal. People just watched a show we did with some other very special people.
Where is it?
Yes.
Shock Fest Film Festival takes place at the Hotel Paranormal in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is. Where is it? It's just off of Sahara Avenue, right across the street from Palace Station. At least it is next weekend.
That's right. But not this weekend. Because it only appears for a few days, correct?
That's correct. The Hotel Paranormal manifests itself for only a weekend and then disappears forever.
Ooh. Scary stuff.
So if you want a room, we are very limited at this
Yes.
point. Every day we sell at least a few rooms, but we have a few left. So,
Wow.
are you typing my name on this, like on the copy or whatever? Because there's a code that I'd love to offer you folks
Yes,
for
yes.
30% off on a hotel. Hey, John, could you throw a pen at my face? I can write it down and no, go for it. Do it. Come on. No, throw it. Oh, awesome. Oh, there goes my phone. That's $1,000 off the plate. Hey,
There you go.
this guy's on point.
There he is.
Okay, folks. This is for 30% off,
Okay.
not only on tickets, but hotel rooms. The last hotel rooms available. It is simply my name.
Oh, well, there you go. Pretty easy.
Jeffrey Macabre.
And it's Jeffrey, not Jeff.
Not Jeff. That's what my mother calls me. You can call me Jeffrey. You can call me anytime.
And we'll have this written up here, too.
I don't know if you can even see that. I'm just going to walk right up to the...
Oh, my goodness. Ooh.
You can't even read my handwriting, can you?
Jeffrey Macabre.
I'm worse than a schizophrenic 6-year-old with dyslexia. I'm sorry, all you schizos and dyslexics.
No, but exciting stuff. We're so excited for it. And thank you so much for bringing it to Vegas.
Absolutely, and thank you for having me throw money in your face
Yeah.
and
I will
scream at
gladly-
Joe Luan.
Yes. I will gladly.
I'm
take
watching
the
you,
money.
Joe.
But yeah, so people can compete. How do you get the cards?
Simple. I love that you asked that. It's very simple. You get the cards by showing up and interacting with people. You watch the movies, you go to the panels, you meet the celebrity guests, you meet the vendors, and that's it.
Pretty simple.
Some cards are rarer and harder to get than others,
Ah,
and it becomes a little tricky after you've got a few of them.
gotcha.
Because soon you'll be hunting for the rare ones. Where's a rare one here? That's not a rare one. No, that's not about that. That's actually a pretty common one. I'm all over the place. I can just find my face.
Okay. Just
This is a rare one.
Oh, I see. It does look pretty rare.
Right at the moment, it's one of a kind.
Oh, wow.
Right at this moment. It won't be for long.
I will be taking it then.
Don't be taking my cards and my money.
I guess I'm winning the 666 times.
I'll accept the challenge. I'll take my Joe Lujan, and we can
Yes.
trade too, by the way.
Okay.
Here, you take
Oh,
this.
wow.
That's another way you can get cards, folks. You
Well,
can
there you
trade
go.
cards. I'll trade you a Joe Lujan for a skull face.
Okay, although
See?
this one's pretty rare.
Oh,
I'll
too
take
late.
both.
It's
I'll
mine
take
now.
both.
Sure,
I'll
I'll
make
take it.
Joe
I don't
give me
want
a
it.
couple.
I don't want money. What am I gonna do with money? I'm gonna go to the Gap.
You could get a new wardrobe. You could get a new uniform.
You're right.
Maybe you could try like an
Give me that
all-black
card. What am I-
uniform. There you go. But no, super exciting.
Very exciting.
Yes,
Thank
I
you so much.
can't wait. And then the prizes are so cool.
Get this dirty money off of you. The Spirit board, folks.
Yes.
This is handcrafted, one of a kind. This is one of a
amazing.
kind. No
Yeah.
jokes here, folks. This is actually made by the Mystic Museum of Burbank. If you're ever in California or Los Angeles or Hollywood, go to the Mystic Museum. It's probably one of the coolest spots you can go to. Right down the street is the Crooked Path Apothecary. We also recommend them because they'll be doing a spirit summoning ritual at the Hotel Paranormal itself.
There's so many stuff going on at Hotel Paranormal.
That's right. Saturday at midnight, we will be literally summoning spirits in the haunted hotel. These guys are pros. They're straight up practicing occultists, and what they do is they put sigils on the ground and they summon spirits with a variety of spells and incantations, and we have ghost hunters coming as well, and we invite all the ghost hunters to come and test out their equipment to see if they can catch a spirit in the hotel.
That's right. I'm a professional ghost hunter.
You're a professional ghost hunter?
I found this out last week because there's no really definition of it, so
you've got to come. There's no excuse anymore, Corey. You're there or you're just a liar.
That's right.
And you're not a liar. I trust you. Be there or be square.
Oh, I will be there. I'm super excited. And then I'll also plug Rust 3 is going to be
Rust 3? Joe, I'm watching you.
Starring me, so if you want to watch a trailer, you should go down there.
Starring you?
Starring me.
You're the star?
I'm the star.
I need you to autograph this Joe Lujan card before I throw it in the fire, because I hate you, Joe. I'm kidding. I love you, Joe. I'm going to keep this forever. It's in my pocket. It was right in here. No, I need you to... You got to autograph it for me. Autographed right across Joe's face. Right across his face. His sexy, sexy face.
That's right. It's a sexy photo of him.
It is. Yeah, he looks all like GQ in that photo. Looks like such a badass, doesn't he? I'm Joe Lujan. I'm a tough guy. I'm sorry, Joe. I keep making fun of you. I think you're a really friendly guy.
That's why we can make
I hope you're watching, Joe. I hope this is just not going out into the ether and then somebody takes a clip of it and sees me saying, Joe sucks, and then...
No. It was Joe. Well, he's on the first part of this show, so there you go. He
was.
That's right.
Well... Fancy that.
So then you better be watching.
You better be watching, Joe.
That's right.
So I'm watching you.
But yeah, so many films premiering, so many cool things happening, so many films nominated. I mean, just amazing stuff going on there.
That's right. We have, as I mentioned before, Satanic Panic, Automation, Art of the Dead.
Yes.
That movie's silly. The Dawn, starring Devaney Pinn. And, of course, The Ascent, directed by Perry Tao.
There you go. Lots of.
I should be on radio. Directed by Perry Tao.
I know your voice. Yeah, you got it. No, but so many exciting things.
We should do it together. We'll be a radio duo.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Sounds great.
Be normal. It'll be cool. But yeah, it was super exciting. So where can people go and buy their tickets, get ready for Shockfest, follow everything, keep up with the nominees?
It's very simple, Corey. You just got to go to shockfilmfest.com. Or check us out on Facebook, Shockfest Film Festival Vegas. Pretty simple. I would be surprised if there's another Shockfest around there. They're not real. This is the real one. Shock Film Festival. That's right. Shockfest Film Festival. I keep ruining it. Shockfilmfest.com. That is how you get your tickets. Use the code Jeffrey Macabre. Spelled exactly.
Off?
That's right.
That's right.
And 30% off hotel rooms.
Oh.
If you want to spend the weekend at the Hotel Paranormal, activity doesn't stop. There's things going on at 3 in the morning.
Wow.
So I highly recommend the hotel room. On top of that, there might be some surprises in your room.
Oh, that's scary.
Are you ready for a surprise in your room?
Yes,
it's me.
Let's
we'll have a grand old time.
Yes.
We'll play Parcheesi.
Super excited for this, and at the Hotel Paranormal, which is going to be so cool.
Hotel Paranormal.
Yes. It's a perfect location.
I have a question about the Hotel Paranormal.
Okay.
Yes, you've got a question at the Hotel Paranormal.
Can you check out any time you like?
But you can never leave.
I was going to say that, but you stole my joke. So now I'm going to walk away in shame. No. We're here for, I don't know, however much longer we're here. Besides, I like sitting next to Corey Taylor. Anyway.
Yes.
Yes. No, you can you can check out any time you want, my friends. The Hotel Paranormal manifests itself
sure you
The Hotel Paranormal manifests itself for 3 days and 2 nights. And as long as it's there, you are welcome to stay. But as soon as it's gone forever. And you just may be gone with it.
You better check out right on time.
Yeah, right on time. You can't go early or else the giant snake monsters come out and grab you. But it's Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Ah! Where is he?
Too bad it doesn't work.
Oh.
Too bad.
Have you seen the Broadway show?
No, I haven't. But
It's fun. Starts off great. Starts off all sad, and then there's Beetlejuice saying, "Wow, what a crazy stretch. This is completely different from the source material." Then just breaks the fourth wall.
That's
it's fun.
Cool.
But yes, hotel rooms are still available, folks. Not for very much longer, though.
Yeah, so get them immediately.
Immediately. Jeffrey McCobb.
And there's all different packages off. You guys offer, correct?
That's correct. You can get the VIP package. Oh. The VIP package comes with dinner and drink tickets, so you can party with us at the Hotel Paranormal and a few other surprise perks like openings to private shows happening earlier on and early check-in. Oh. Private shows including a tour of the Hotel Paranormal itself.
Oh, that's cool.
Led by a very special... Oh, I guess we'll have to save that for another day.
Oh, dang it.
Just come to the Hotel Paranormal. You'll see, and get your VIP ticket. That's how you'll find out. You can also get the Paranormal Investigator package, which is pretty cool, too. But general admission across the board is about $20.
Okay.
Very simple. 30% off Jeffrey McCobb, folks, for a 3-day event. Gosh.
Yeah.
Found more money on Corey Taylor's table.
That's right. No, exciting stuff. So... And Jeffrey McCobb, put it in there. We'll hopefully have it written somewhere.
Hopefully. Hopefully we'll have it written somewhere. Can't promise anything.
So it will be somewhere around here.
It'll be somewhere. You have to find it. Go look for it. Look for it under your bed. I'm sure you'll find the code there somewhere.
Jeffrey McCobb,
I'll just be there. You'll find me under your bed.
That's what he's scared.
Come to Shockfest. Collect your trading cards. If you collect 52, you can win all this money sitting on Corey Table's table.
That's right.
Except for the $10 she already pocketed that when I wasn't looking. Corey, give me your money.
A lot more than that. But yeah, so Shockfest Film Festival was so exciting.
It is very exciting, and we cannot wait to have you there. I understand.
Oh,
yes. You're going to be there.
Yes, I will, for sure.
Awesome.
Sure. Yes.
Awesome. You're going to have to be come to the Spirit Summoning Ritual on Saturday night.
Okay, yes, we will be there.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. Everything you guys are going to do is going to be great. So thank you so much for being on. And once again, can you go over the website again and the Facebook?
Certainly. The Facebook is Shockfest Film Festival Vegas, and the website is shockfilmfest.com. And that is the best way to get your ticket. In fact, it is the only way to get your ticket. But you have a 30% off discount if you use my name, Jeffrey McCobb, at checkout. For all tickets, general admission,
that's great.
VIP, Paranormal Investigator package, or book your stay at the Hotel Paranormal.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Jeffrey, for being on.
Thank you, Corey Taylor. Thank you for getting me on.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you for getting me off, too.
Yeah. And remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you. God bless.
Shaka Khan.